Can a landlord text a tenant that they're raising the rent? Is that a lawful rental increase? Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Okay. Now, assuming this is a month-to-month or week-to-week tenancy, some type of periodic tenancy, as we call it in the legal business, the landlord can make changes through a change in terms of tenancy. That's governed under Civil Code Section 827, and for residential tenancies and for some commercial tenancies, 827 subdivision B governs rental increases in those contexts. Okay, so there are only two ways you can raise the rent lawfully with a change in terms of tenancy for a residential tenancy. Okay, and I'm assuming that this is what we're talking about here. Okay, you can give a written notice to the tenant in person, or you have to mail it as prescribed under the Code of Civil Procedure. Okay, and it's usually what you have to do in that case is just mail a copy of your change in terms of tenancy with the rental increase and add an additional 5 days. Okay, because that code section incorporates a Code of Civil Procedure section about adding additional days when it comes into effect when there's litigation. Okay, and that's roughly it's 5 days if it's mailed within California. Okay, so has to be in writing, and it has to be served pursuant to 827B. All right, so a text message is not one of those items. You have to deliver that notice in person, or you have to mail it. Those are the only two options. I think they changed the change in terms of tenancy law for rental increases back in 2020. So it used to be you could basically serve it just like a 3-day notice. Basically, you can give it in person, you could serve it to a competent adult at the residence, or you can post and mail it. That used to be the law, and that's the law for any change in terms of tenancy other than a rental increase. So under 827 subdivision A of the Code of Civil Procedure. So long story short, you can't do that. A lot of landlords I know, text messaging, things and so forth is convenient, but that's not lawful or legal notice. Okay, so if the tenant tried to challenge you on your rental increase, you might be in trouble. Okay, so don't text message. Do written notices and written changes in terms of tenancy pursuant to the Civil Code. Okay, landlords, if you're in the Northern California area and you need to raise your rent, or you need to change in terms of tenancy and you might need some help, feel free to reach out. Our website's down below. You can book a free case review and we can see if we can help you from there. Okay, put your comments, questions down below. Until next time, folks, I'll talk to you then. Thanks.